Hello everyone, and here I am again with the next video in my expression numbers series. So if you would like to know about other life paths and expression numbers and how they might work together, then this book in my series, Remember Your Talents, is for you, because you're then going to be able to see how the life path and the expression numbers work together for all of the life paths. So this request was from someone who is a life path master 22/4 old soul, but is supported by a talent or expression number of the energy of the one. Now the life path number is always the most important number in your chart, because it's why you came here in the first place. And your life path is going to be full of challenges and lessons that you need to achieve. And the expression number is the most influential talent number in your chart. So it's important that those numbers can be brought together and you can see where you're going to struggle and where you're going to find some of your lessons more easy to achieve. So first of all, let's have a look at what the Life Path Master 22/4 is here to do, and then what the talent in the energy of the one, how that can help the energy of the 22/4 and how it may hinder it at times. So as a Life Path Master 22/4, your areas of development to achieve in this lifetime are quite big, because you're an old soul, so you've got a bigger responsibility in this lifetime, because your soul has lived many times. You're an old soul. You have lots of wisdom within you in order to achieve these big things that you're here to achieve. So you have a big responsibility to change the world by building world stability and security in any way that you see fit, in the medium that you decide, and in the area of safety and stability that you'd like to work in. You're here to either create stable business empires, stable jobs, stable homes, stable organizations, careers, and all this has got to be beneficial to the stability and well-being of humanity. You might make the environment safer, more stable and secure. You might make the financial world more safe, stable and secure. You might make people's bodies and health and social standing more safe, stable and secure. You might look after people's health, the collective or individuals. So whatever medium you decide to use to help people to feel and be physically safe and stable and secure is what you're here to do. And it needs to have a global focus, because the 22/4 is about bringing service to the world and making the world a safer place in whatever medium you decide to use. Of course, with this, you've got to learn to focus on your relationships, to work alongside others, to develop your relationships healthily, whether at home or at work. Work harmoniously with others, understand others, considering everyone as equal, all part of source consciousness and all equally important. So you've got big things to achieve and relationships to improve when you're a Life Path Master 22/4. But your talent in the number one means that the ideas that you're here to channel as a Master 22/4 are going to be easy for you to channel, because you're a talented one. You're talented at being uniquely creative by channeling and expressing brand new, unique ideas that you can feed through your 22/4 as your innovation for bringing world stability, security and safety. And you're good at channeling those ideas from source energy. You have the confidence to express your unique ideas to others, and you initiate your bold, fearless, courageous, you're fiercely independent, you make things happen, and it makes you a natural leader. You manifest your ideas to create positive change in this world, which is important to help your Master 22/4. You're dynamic, you're a doer, you're a leader, you're powerful, you're like a wand in your action. You achieve, you take risk, and you get the job done, and you can do it quite aggressively. So at times, as a talented one, you might find it difficult to focus on any one thing for any length of time, and you also may struggle at times with your relationships. Sometimes you might be a bit high-handed, quite aggressive, when you need to learn to work with people better. So you're going to need to develop towards being a bit more compassionate and soft and gentle around others, focusing on your relationships a little bit more, and definitely bringing some meticulous focus and organisation to your work, setting goals, being accurate, being detailed. So that's not going to be something that's going to be easy for you, but the channeling of ideas and potential leadership opportunities will be something that you can deal with easily. So let's break down the Life Path Master 22-4 into its elements. So first and foremost, you're an old soul. You're as spiritual as you are practical. You've got your feet in both camps. You're here to channel and then manifest brand new, unique, innovative ideas in reality to build world safety and stability and security in whatever medium you decide to work under. But you've got to learn also, because you're a master energy, to handle the energy that hits you daily as a master energy. It's like you're under a waterfall of energy all the time because you're such an old soul, and this energy can, help to make you feel anxiety or, unfocus you, make you feel like you can't cope, make you feel like nervous tension, because it's the amount of energy hitting you daily. And with a talent in the number 1, you're also overwhelmed by the amount of ideas that channel to you, and it's impossible to action all of them and manifest all those ideas in reality. So there's often a lot of stress involved when it comes to trying to focus with all the overwhelm and all the changeable things in your life, because you have a big responsibility to the team, to the world, to your family, to build structures, buildings, concepts, ideas, body, mind, spirit, environment, finances, anything around the world that is in. May support your Life Path Master 22-4 by engaging in daily spiritual practice or exercise, or daily refocusing exercises and strategies to help you to channel your excess energy, your master energy, in a focused way, so that the ideas that you've decided to progress are actually progressed, and the other ideas are put on the drawing board shelf for now, so that you're not overwhelmed by ideas or energy. Meditation, spiritual practice, exercise and focus strategies are vital for you to be able to focus and channel the intense master energy you have into action and manifestation in this world, because you've got a big responsibility. Remember, you've got to develop and improve your social skills, focus on widening, but more importantly for the double 2, deepening your relationships to assist you to manifest your big ideas, to work with you or to support you from the background. We all need other people, not only to help us achieve our goals, but to help to be there when we need an arm around the shoulder or some advice or just some rest and recuperation. We all need that deepening of relationships in our lives. And it's important that you learn to deepen your relationships, connect one-to-one with others, because you just can't do this alone. So it's not just how you treat other people that needs to be gentle and compassionate and empathetic, but also guarding against how people treat you. So it's how you manage your relationships, how you treat others and how they treat you, and whether there are healthy boundaries in place to stop people overstepping people. Your one talent energy makes you fiercely independent and task focused more than people focused. And you're better at leading and directing others than building close relationships. At times you might, naturally push people away rather than pull them close like you need to for a 22-4. So support your Life Path Master 22-4 by learning how to build new relationships, but also deepen the relationships you have, the key relationships, people around you, family, friends, co-workers, team members. You know, develop your listening skills, your compassion and consideration of other people's needs, because your talent energy is very, you know, about achieving for the self. You know, we need as many self numbers as we do service. Otherwise, everyone would be running around doing everything for everyone else and not doing anything for themselves. So your talent number makes you naturally self-focused, goal-focused, get things done for you, but you're moving over now to a more service based path. The 22-4 is about serving the world, helping people, advising them, healing them, helping them to feel better. It's very much something about having that feeling of safety and security and nurture that the 22-4 is here to achieve. So you need to focus on people a little bit more than maybe you do now. You've got to learn to have balanced, healthy, close relationships with others as part of your sense of security and having people around you. And, you know, you could smother your loved ones, have too higher expectations that can never be met, and micromanage and be too over obsessed with the people in your life. Or you can be totally the opposite. You can be quite distant from the people in your life. You know, you've got a big task to achieve at the end of the day according to numerology, so that might pull you away. So you're either distant or you're smothering. You might back away from wanting love because you feel it hurts too bad, or it attacks your sense of security, or you feel that you've got too much to do by yourself. So you need to find that balance when it comes to love relationships in your life, so that you don't end up breaking up relationships that otherwise would be quite healthy. So somewhere in the middle of smothering and distance, so that you're present when you need to be present with those around you, and doing your own thing when it's appropriate, you know. But, you know, balancing your need for love is really important. Your one talent energy means that you could be prone to pushing love and close connections away at times. The fierce independence and strong inner compass of the one may come across that way. You can often believe that you can do it all on your own, in your work and in your personal life, but you can't do this big job alone. We all need people around us. So support your life path master 22-4 by realizing the importance of other people in your life at home and at work. You'll be better able to bring your ideas to reality with a loving, supportive family and a cohesive team around you at all times. Balanced love relationships will raise your self-esteem, your happiness, and it will be your cushion to help you achieve big things in this world. You're here to learn to listen to and follow the intuitive voice within that you have. You're an old soul. You have so much knowledge that you have from all your previous lives locked up inside you. And it's needed for you to be sensitive to the needs of others. So it's often that you've been through these things that you're going through before. And your intuition can be a great guide. Your instinct and your intuition, your memory from previous lives, can be a great source of information for you, because you're here to be of service to the world and change it for the positive, make people safer, more stable and secure. And development of intuition will aid you in this journey. It will help you to not only assess the needs of others and the world, but also assess and support your inner compass for decision making. Intuition and instinct are going to be your friends if you learn to trust in them. But it's not going to be easy. However, you are in expression number 1, so you have the natural ability to channel not only new ideas, but to channel your intuition, listen to it and trust your own intuition. It's what builds your natural confidence and your ability to initiate like you do. The veil between you and source energy is already thinner due to your master energy and the age of your soul, and it provides you added potential for channeling your soul's intuitive wisdom as easily as you channel ideas from source. So it's always there at your disposal. It's using it and trusting it that is important for you. So support your life path master 22-4 by paying more attention to your soul's vast bank of intuitive knowledge. Notice feelings, knowings, gut feelings, and things that you just feel in your bones, in your water, is either true or false. You've got to trust it and go with it. Trust, act upon directives from your inner voice. and go for it, because it'll help you to make decisions, and it will help you to assess the needs of those that you're here to serve. You're here to learn to be the collaborative, cooperative team player, to get the job done as part of a cohesive team, group, family. But sometimes you fail to communicate or connect with others effectively. You can sometimes be hard-headed and high-handed at times, which can be an issue. Your talent energy means that cooperation also is not your top talent. You will work in a team, and you can work in a team, but as a leader or a coordinator more, rather than just a cog in the team machine. You're better at leading and coordinating and taking control of situations than you are being a team member. Your powerful one energy could exacerbate at times, especially if you feel impatient or frustrated, your tendency to be high-handed or hard-headed, because you can be aggressive when frustrated, or things aren't moving fast enough, or you're not suffering a fool gladly. Support your Life Path Master 22-4 by working on trying to soften your manner towards others, understanding how you come across to others, trying to be more patient, more calm, more collaborative, leading more subjectively and with equal collaboration, where all the team inputs are listened to, fairly considered and followed where necessary. It's about being less of a leader and being more of a member of the team, keeping everything moving, because you need to work together, and lots of people are going to be involved when it comes to manifesting world-changing ideas. It's very important. You've got to develop the assertiveness to demand boundaries to being overworked, walked all over, taken advantage of, or taken for granted by others. You must also develop your ability to respect other people's boundaries and not be high-handed or aggressive. Your one talent energy means that you have a strong, assertive nature, which can come across to others as a bit high-handed and assertive and aggressive at times. You're better able to ensure that your boundaries are not overstepped, because you will have something to say about it, and you will make sure that your boundaries are not overstepped to support your Life Path Master 22-4. But you're going to really need to guard against overstepping other people's boundaries by keeping the needs and feelings of others in mind, to try not to be over aggressive or over high-handed in your manner. That's really important. You're here to be of service to the world, the leader, the team task, to be dependable, always counted upon to keep the cogs turning behind the scenes. Again, your one talent energy means that you're actually a strong leader, a doer, and you do it quite loudly. You focus on the task at hand, and the team can depend on you to surge ahead to get the job done. But it's normally for things that you feel that need to get done rather than what the team wants you to get done. You may struggle with having an attitude of service at times, and you may not be happy being that cog behind the scenes, because the one likes to lead and be up front. You're going to endeavour to be heard and given the credit that you deserve, so being part of the team, not being noticed and filling in, mixing in, is not going to be so easy for you. So support your Life Path Master 22-4 by realising that you are here to develop an attitude of service to the world, that you must work for and consider the needs of the team and the family and the world, and endeavour to be more of a team player than a leader, and to look after the needs of others where you can. Look towards others and what they need more than you normally naturally would. You're extremely sensitive, and you can run away from conflict, or as a one energy talent you might exacerbate it. So you're here to learn to be a tactful mediator, not to run away from conflict or exacerbate conflict, but to help resolve conflicts fairly and for the good of the team, the family, the group, and the world at large. Your one talent energy means that you're not known for your patience and tact, and you don't suffer fools gladly when you feel that things need to be done and people are pussyfooting around and arguing. This can actually get you quite upset. Your talent in the one puts you in the realm of more task achievement and leading, rather than appeasing the ins and outs of the social conflict of those you work with or those work beneath you. You may try and resolve the conflict with an iron fist and just say, well, that's what's going to happen, rather than using tact and diplomacy and considering everyone's needs. So it's important that you tip towards, okay, what does everyone need in this situation? Can we balance them all? So support your life path master 22-4 by endeavouring to seek tactful, fair and peaceful conflict resolution for the good of the team and family cohesion, where everyone is listened to and not stamped down, that you don't run away from conflict or stamp out conflict with an iron fist. It's got to be dealt with tactfully and resolve conflicts fairly for the good of as many people as you can. That's really important. You're here to stay focused. You're here to learn to stay focused on the plan the next steps after you've channeled the new idea, and build a team to achieve it, as the energy of the 22 needs to be the nurturer and the builder of ideas and teams, which again you're not going to find easy, because the one talent energy means that you're channeled, you can channel ideas constantly, you're always creating, that's not the difficulty. But you are the ideas person, and you may not be so good at staying with those ideas. You're always looking to the next idea, the next shiny thing, and staying focused in ideas past the point of expression and initiation can be quite difficult for a talented one. You learn by action and experience rather than planning, and certainly not nurturing people or building teams. You're more about acting and getting things done and seeing what happens afterwards. So support your life path master 22-4 by taking on board the importance of planning, process, knowing what you're going to do and achieving it step by step without missing steps, and nurturing a team, speaking to people. Remember, bringing people more into your energy field so that you're communicating with them better and bringing them into the situation and not upsetting people, to be honest. You've got to learn to have your own kudos in the situation. It's intuitive things. Sometimes you judge yourself on what everyone else says or even thinks about you. But you need to develop your own intuitive internal compass. Like I said with the intuition earlier, I should have put these together really. Turn inward for validation and do what you think you should do. That is really important. Your one talent energy means that you're already intuitively confident. You are totally led by your own independent inner compass that's fed by your instinct and intuition. So that's going to be something, part of your path, that you're going to find easy. However, there will be times where you suffer from a bit of low confidence. We can't all be confident about everything. So when you are feeling a bit low or low in self-esteem or confidence, you might tip towards craving validation from others. What do you think? What do you think? And then, take too much notice of how they reply to you, which can be very, it can further destroy your confidence if you're not careful. So support your life path master 22-4 by keeping a balanced sense of intuitive confidence. Trust your own inner compass and do what you think you should do. That's really important. You're an old soul. You've got a lot of resources there. You know what to do and you know how to do it. You've probably done it before. You're here to learn to commit to a person, a place, a thing, an idea, so that you can put down roots and dig foundations for your security, because you've got to be safe and stable and secure before you can make other people safe and stable and secure. You can be uncommitted and therefore unable to build stability and security, and it's important that you do commit and that you do commit to the people and places you need as a springboard in order to start doing big things in the world. That foundation has got to be there, otherwise the whole house will fall down. Your one talent energy makes you a dynamic initiator, a talented at expressing your ideas, but Committing to one person, one place, one idea may be more of a struggle for you. So support your life path master 22/4 by realizing that your ideas will never be manifested if you do not commit to and build strong foundations around those ideas so that they can be achieved in this world, so that they can be manifested in reality. You're here to learn to set and achieve goals to take you on your journey towards inner and outer stability and security, because you got to feel safe and stable and secure in here before you can build it in the outside world, because even if you build it in the outside world, you're not going to feel safe and stable and secure unless you feel it in here. You need to build foundations, structures, families, inner knowing that things are going to be all right. Businesses, empires, they're all built one goal at a time. Your inner safety and stability and security, family, financial and internal knowing is really important for you to learn in this lifetime. So your one talent energy means that you're a doer and an achiever. You get things done and you have the talent to reach the top in your business and career and your family endeavors. However, you may not set specific goals. You're more dynamic, an opportunistic person that learns and progresses by experience rather than goal setting. So support your life path master 22/4 by thinking ahead and consciously setting some goals to give you direction and focus to build and complete everything that you set out to do, which can be quite a difficult thing. You're here to learn to plan, create a process and a procedure to ensure the achievement of your goals and bring strength and stability to all those dynamic ideas that you channel from source energy. But you can be overwhelmed and directionless, lazy, and you can block your own progression with limiting beliefs at times. Your one talent energy means that you're a confident doer and an achiever and a learner by experience. But you are also impatient with planning, impatient with process and meeting and procedures and do it like this and do it like that. To you, only action in the moment makes a difference. And that is something that is quite strong in the initiator energy of the one. So this is not going to be easier either, but support your life path master 22/4 by learning to plan ahead, looking at each goal if you've set them, which you should in turn, and creating a plan, a process or procedure for its achievement so that you can look at how the goal's going, you can monitor it and maintain it. Specific goals will ensure that you're always striving in the right direction. And with an expression number 1, you can misfire in many different directions at time because of your love of the new and your great ability with the new and to be adaptable, if you know what I mean. You're here to develop deep, meticulous focus on achieving stability, like a stable home, business or income, and building your inner security. But again, you can be scattered and missteps in your impatience at times. Your one talent energy means that you are focused on achievement. You're able to build wealth and security for yourself, but your achievement is not always focused on your security. And it's going to be more dynamic, more scattered, more unfocused, more unplanned than the 22/4 really needs. So support your life path master 22/4 by focusing on stability and security. This means that your achievement needs to be more directed, more focused, more planned on your family, your base business, your base job, and your world-changing tasks and businesses that you may have that you're working on. You're here to learn to be detail-orientated, analytical, organised and accurate to ensure your plans and processes are watertight, because you can be disorganised, you can be flaky, you can miss steps in your plan at times. And this can be exacerbated by the one, because the one isn't necessarily an organiser and they're not necessarily going to walk down the path of the plan. They're very adaptable, they change to changing situations. And the talent energy within you means that you don't naturally plan or analyse, you act you experience, then work out your steps as you learn, as you go along. Not always conducive for the energy needed for the Master 22-4. So you've got to support your life path Master 22-4 by being more of a thinker, more of a planner, more theoretical. Organise, analyse what you want to do and monitor the situation. Be a bit more focused on the detail of the task at hand. Your Master Life Path 22-4 means that you are an old soul and you have agreed to bring safety and stability and security to this world. You innovate and build empires, organisations and businesses. That's what you're here to do. This involves hard work, detail focus, routine work as well, and routine tasks also. You're here to develop a balanced work ethic, to work hard but in a balanced way, to develop enjoyment of routine work and tasks that all supports your goals at the end of the day. This is not going to be easy because it's your life path energy, but your one talent energy means that you are already a hard worker. You have a developed work ethic and you can do it in a balanced way. You get things done and you do have a sense of work-life balance. Routine tasks are not really your bag because you naturally manifest change, innovation and initiation and new things basically, but you're capable of working and getting tasks achieved. It's just, the routine tasks might be a little bit neglected by you at times, which, all the tasks linked to your goals need to be achieved, So support your life path, Master 22-4. Develop a balanced work ethic and develop enjoyment of routine work and tasks to support your goals in their entirety. You're here to develop patience and perseverance so that every step in the process towards your goals are for your stable foundation and your inner security and stability and the world's inner security and stability. And, these steps have got to be taken. So you're prone to impatience and corner cutting, so you knew this was not going to be easy for you. The expression number 1 may not help you as much here because your talent energy means that you're not known really for patience or step-by-step actions to planned goals. Like I said, you learn by experience and fly by the seat of your pants a lot of the time. You're dynamic, unplanned, and you learn by trial and error. So to support your life path Master 22-4, we need to exercise more patience, more focus, like I've said, to ensure that your goals are more meticulously achieved step by step and that you do have goals there in order to monitor your progress and keep your eyes on the prize, basically, keep you focused on one thing, whereas your talent might naturally pull you away to other shiny things. That focus is very needed. You're here to develop determination, perseverance to keep going past obstacles to achieve your goals, because sometimes obstacles can make you want to give up and it can make you feel, well, maybe this isn't meant to be. There's too many limitations, too many obstacles. Maybe I should give up. This is often the case for a 4 and a Master 22-4, but your one talent energy means that you are extremely determined to achieve. Obviously, it's in a balanced way, but when you decide to achieve, you're going to achieve. That's your talent in the 1. You have the strength, power, and the courage to surge ahead to achieve great things to support your life path Master 22-4. You might try and pound through obstacles like a bull at times, when sometimes the more gentle approach is needed, but you're not going to allow an obstacle to stop you unless absolutely necessary. In fact, sometimes you can be quite aggressive against obstacles and try and manhandle them out of the way rather than actually deal with them in their entirety. So guard against that as well as a talented 1. You're here to learn to come to terms with limitation, both the limitations that are externally imposed on you, like those obstacles I just spoke about, and those limitations that you sometimes impose on yourself, maybe when you're feeling less confident and less able to move forward. Your one talent energy makes you a no-nonsense doer, an expresser, with no patience for delays, red tape or procedures. So again, you may aggressively oppose any restriction that may come your way if you can bulldoze your way through it. And if you do, or you're going through a stage of confidence issues, it could make you impose limitations on yourself and stop yourself from moving forward. So support your Life Path Master 22-4 by realizing that limits exist for the safety and well-being of us all. Yes, they're frustrating. Yes, they're bureaucratic and full of red tape, but they are there for a reason, to make sure things are done properly. And that's what I need you to go more in the direction of. And if your self-esteem is low at times, you've got to work on keeping that on a higher keel, because your natural state as an expression 1 is confidence and initiation and the ability to move forward fearlessly. You're here to look at your wounded, problematic relationships from your past, and from even your wounded problem relationships now, and work through the feelings of lack or pain that they have brought to you as an individual, and to learn that all experiences, both positive and negative, have lessons embedded within them, and there's always a lesson involved when these things happen. It's not there to hold you back or to bring you down. It's there to teach you sometimes quite harsh lessons. Okay, your 1 talent energy means that you do look forwards. You don't spend much time looking into the past, retracing old steps. You look ahead to what could be, moving forward. However, you may hold on to repressed anger or frustration from past events that could lay in wait at times under the surface until your patience is provoked. So be aware of that one. So support your Life Path Master 22-4 by realizing that all experience, both positive and negative, is an opportunity to learn and evolve your consciousness. Negative experience isn't there to hold you back or to be used as an excuse not to move forward or to be a victim. Because in this lifetime of learning and evolution, in any lifetime of learning evolution, the key is that it's not what happens to you, it's how you learn, how you deal with it, and how you adapt to the situation that matters. Finally, avoiding social isolation by socializing regularly in familiar groups with like-minded friends, because it's not a good idea to spend too much time on your own. And there are certain energies in numerology that are happier on their own and can sometimes tip towards a kind of isolation that isn't good for their mental health. Your 1 talent energy means that you can be very social and extroverted, you can be interdependent, but you're often fiercely independent, and you can at times push others away and find it difficult to connect with people, and choose often, or be better at, working alone or working as the authority figure in the room rather than the social or friendly person in the room. So with these 2 numbers, it's important that you take that extra effort to be around people, especially for your life path. You're here to be of service at the end of the day, and being on your own is serving no one. So support your Life Path Master 22-4 by ensuring that you balance your social and alone time to avoid isolation, because it's not healthy and it's not good. So I hope you enjoyed this video. Please subscribe to my channel and follow me. If you like my video, give me a thumbs up. If you'd like to contact me for a personal reading, either 2 hours, 1 hour, 40 minutes, whatever you need, whether it's numerology or even tarot, which I do quite regularly now, please email me at katie@soulexplorer.net. And you can find me on Facebook under Soul Explorer Numerology. I have a page. I'm on Instagram under Soul Explorer Kate. LinkedIn, I'm on under Katie Ewers 1B1OB7196. Because you're going to remember that. And on Twitter, Soul Explorer 4. I also am on Ko-Fi or Coffee, whatever you call it, and Patreon. If you'd like to support me, the link is in the description box. But whatever I tell you in this situation, Whatever I tell you in my videos, what's important is your intuitive voice within. Always put your intuition first. And remember, if you'd like to know about other mixtures of life path and expression number, this is my very thick but also very detailed book where every life path and expression number is explained. Anyway, I hope to see you in my next video. See you soon.